All right, everyone, and welcome. Hey guys.
Yo.
It is Bill and Bob.
All right.
Twins of VR.
Another fun one tonight.
And tonight we're going to be playing the game Guess This Famous Location 90s edition.
90s edition.
90s
Sitcom
edition. So if you are live with us, please play along. The chat is hidden.
Yes.
But before we get started, make sure you please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Hit the like button. If you know friends that you feel are sponge-worthy, please send them this video. Share it.
Yes.
So they can join in on the fun.
And if you think that they want to play along, go ahead and share it now. We'll give you a couple seconds. But I can tell you that the last time we did this, we did the 80s, so you might want to check back to one of our last videos. We did the 80s. A lot of people had a really good time with the 80s. If you are guessing in chat, we will be reading your chat. However, we will not be acknowledging your chat until at the very end, and we'll let you know whether or not anybody guessed it or not. And this is just to help those people that are watching it on replay. It's not gonna be given away for them. So we're not ignoring you on we're ignoring you on purpose.
Yeah, we are ignoring you. I mean, we'll actually we'll read your comment, but we just won't read it to everybody. Also, if you're watching this on replay, we'll provide the link to the first episode up at the top or in the description, either one of the two. So please keep an eye on that. So with that, here's the way it's going to work. We're going to give you a bunch of clues. I think there's going to be between 5 and 7 clues.
Yeah.
And then what Bob's going to do, he's going to go to Google Earth in the VR. And he's going to slowly go down to the location without giving it away. And then as I'm giving you the clue, you can kind of guess along and see if you can figure out where what TV sitcom from the 90s this famous location is.
We purposely picked locations where the location should also give away the sitcom. So if you're not guessing the clues, hopefully the location itself, you'll guess by the location, but between the two, you should be able to guess the 90s sitcom.
So before we get started, let me just make sure that we are, in fact, live, which I think we are. And we are. So with that, I think we are ready to go.
All right, you ready?
Yeah, so Bob's going to go over into VR. I'll keep an eye on chat. I will be reading the clues. The clues should get a little bit easier as they go along. We tried to make the clues really difficult.
Sorry
and they should get easier as they go along.
Sorry for the banging as I'm putting this on.
So we'll get Bob set up. Bob is at... Bob, where are you at currently? Do you remember?
I do not remember where I picked.
So the location you're viewing on the screen is not the location of any of the sitcoms that we're doing today. It's just a random spot we picked for Google Earth.
But it is a beauty, I have to tell you. That's a beauty.
That is a very beautiful place.
I forget where I'm at. All right. So, do we have any questions before we get started?
No questions.
All right. Are we ready?
So we are ready. So if you want to play along, post what you think they are at the bottom as you go along. Just post what you believe the sitcom show is that we're talking about. In the comment section below,
or the chat.
Yeah, just play along.
We'll say it in chat. Now, what I'm going to do is when I get close enough, and Bill gets to the last clue, I have this in my hand, so I'm going to go down to Street View and show you what probably was seen in the show often enough. Now, we tried to pick a location where it represented this show, so the location may not necessarily be the main location, but it should be something that's recognizable. Right? Makes sense? All right. Are you ready, dude?
Makes sense to me. Okay.
All right.
Ready for the first one? I'm going to give you the first address. You ready?
I am ready.
The first address is 519.
Got it. Longview?
Longview.
And we are flying there. And we're here.
Okay, so the first things we're going to do is we're going to give you, these are not hints. These are just facts. This season, this TV series lasted 9 seasons and starred three main cast members. Now, when we talk about cast members, we're talking. There's a ton of extra people that are in sitcoms, but we're just talking about main cast members. So it lasted 9 seasons and the 3 cast members, and this was from '98 to 2007. And here's your first hint.
First clue.
The first clue is
First clue.
this show delivered us a weekly dose of comedy.
That's the first clue.
So this show delivered us a weekly dose of comedy. That is a clue. It's not really a fact.
Now I'm going to just roll around the house before I zoom a little bit more, but go ahead.
All right, so clue number 2. In 2016, 2 of the main cast members reunited on another TV show starring one of these 2 main cast members.
That's a good clue. That's a good clue right there.
Okay, ready for clue number 3?
Yep.
The 2 main cast members got engaged at the New York Jets game. Okay. Guess along. So throw a guess at the bottom if you haven't guessed it already.
I have a guess, but I'm not going to say it.
Okay, here's clue number 4. The outside shot of the house does not match the interior of the house. The door is on the right-hand side on the inside shots when they do the episode. But it's on the middle of the... I'm sorry, it's on the right-hand side on the outside. When they do a shot of the house on the outside, it's on the right-hand side. But when they're inside the house, it's in the middle of the house. So, to repeat that fact, the outside shots of the house does not match the interior of the house. The door is on the right on the outside and in the middle on the inside.
Now, I got to tell you, dude, this is one of my favorite shows. I don't think I have ever caught that.
All right, so we do have a guess, and I could tell you that you're right, but I'm not going to say.
Wow, somebody guessed it already?
Somebody guessed it, but
okay,
I'm not going to.
Zoom in a little bit more. Next clue, please.
Okay, this is a good clue. So if you haven't guessed it already, think carefully on this clue. Although this house was great, the house next door was incredible.
I wrote that, by the way.
Yeah, Bob wrote that clue.
That's a good clue. That's a good clue.
That's a very good clue. Okay, so the next clue. This was the last American live-action sitcom to have premiered in the 1990s to end its run. Okay, ready for the next one?
Yep.
One of the main character's older brothers played his cousin on the show. Several 1980 rock stars played themselves on the show, including Eddie Money and Huey Lewis.
Now that was two clues combined, right?
Yep. And I think if you haven't guessed, guess now because we're ready to do the reveal.
Now you should be able to. Some people may be able to identify the home based off of where I'm at. But but you let me know when to go in for the kill.
All right, go into Street View and I'll reveal the house.
Are you ready?
Yep. It was a great show. It was a really good show. You ready?
It was an awesome show.
The answer was King of Queens. So
eyes get weary.
Oh, please don't sing, don't sing. So here's a few more facts while Bob was while Bob's looking around the house.
My clothes are getting tight. Is it clothes? I'm sitting here in traffic.
What was your question?
What?
Is what clothes?
Is it clothes? Is it my clothes are getting tight?
Oh, I don't know.
All right.
James and Ramsey recently reunited on Kevin Can't Wait. Or Kevin Can Wait. Sorry. He can't wait. He actually can wait. So Kevin Can Wait, they reunited. The clue with the Incredible, the next door neighbor was played by Lou Ferrigno.
Right over here.
In the later episodes. Yep. Lou Ferrigno starred in The Incredible Hulk between 1978 and 1982. And he lived next door in that house.
Yeah, so
with the satellite dish on the show.
Yeah, so I remember Doug coming out here and then looking next door and seeing Lou going in his house, and he got all excited. He was doing The Incredible Hulk. posted it. Very cool.
Here's a fun fact we had to look up. So in the show's opening, when Doug and Carrie are shown being playful in the grass in front of the fountain, Arthur is seen in the background strolling past them.
Yeah.
So we when we read this fact, we were like, no, that's not true. And then we looked back up the opening of the show, and sure enough, when they're playing in the grass, Arthur comes strolling past them, just looking at them like they're crazy.
All right. And do you want me to show what's across the street?
Yeah, let's go. What's across the street?
This is their neighbor.
First of all, the neighbor needs to pick up his trash cans.
Yeah, that's blown.
That's just horrible.
But these are nice homes. Nice homes. So that's the Heffernan's neighbors right there. Doug and Carrie Heffernan. Or
Okay.
Heffercan. All right.
I'm going back to.
Good there?
Yep.
All right, we up for
Ready
the
for the
second
next
one?
address?
All right, let's do this.
All right, so for anybody who's playing along, congratulations if you got that. The next address is 100 Bedford Street.
All right.
And this is in New York City.
I'm going in for the kill. All right, we are here.
Okay. So this one lasted for 10 seasons, had 6 cast members, and it was from 1994 to 2004. So, clue number 1. This is the first hint. The cast was originally supposed to have 4 main characters, not 6. That's a good clue. Somebody might get that right away. Okay, ready for the next one, Bob?
All right, let me zoom in a little bit. Okay, I'm zoomed in a little bit.
Right before the show premiered, the cast members took a trip to Vegas for a particular reason.
Holiday Bro. Oh, I was
No,
thinking
it was
National
not the
Anthem.
Griswolds.
Okay.
Okay, I'm sure if you're playing along, if you think hard, you'll get it after this next clue. And I gotta tell you, Forrest, you are on a roll. Okay.
Somebody got it again?
Somebody
already?
got it.
That's crazy.
Okay, here's the next clue. The refrigerators in both apartments were real.
Zoom in a little bit more. Oh, sorry. Hold on.
And
Hold
Bob
on.
does this, he makes himself nauseous.
I do. I made myself nauseous. Hold on. Let me get back to where I was. I hit the wrong button and it made me pukey. Okay. All right.
All right, here's the next clue. You ready? Before finally settling on the title of the show, producers considered the following as other titles: Insomnia Cafe, Across the Hall, and 6 of 1. So those were alternative titles that they were going to call the show. Okay, ready for the next clue? Bob, you ready?
Yep, I'm ready.
All right, this is a good one. The apartment numbers were changed from 5 and 4 to 20 and 19.
All right, zoom in a little bit more. Somebody may start to see it now, by the way.
Okay, and these are, we got 2 more, but these are dead giveaways. The next clue is the couch was in a very busy location reserved for the 6 cast members only. And the last clue, you ready, Bob?
I am ready.
One of the main characters' haircut was extremely iconic, but the actress herself said that she thought this was the ugliest haircut she has ever seen. And are we ready for the reveal?
That was the last clue?
That was the last clue.
Okay, hold on here. Let me.
So place your bets, everyone. If you know it, put it in the comments.
Are you ready?
We're ready.
Going in. Oh, wait, let me face the right way.
There it is. And the answer was Friends.
So no one told you it was.
So here's a couple facts while Bob's looking around. As far as the refrigerators were concerned, there were 2 refrigerators that really worked. One was in Monica's apartment and was kept stocked with drinks for the cast and crew, while the other was in Joey's apartment, and it was generally empty, much like they are in the show. And every woman in the 90s wanted to look like Jennifer Aniston. So much so that the character's haircut became iconic, with women across America heading to the nearest hairdresser to request the Rachel. The only person who wasn't a fan of her haircut was herself, and she said that she thought it was the ugliest haircut she has ever seen, and that was in an interview.
You know, I find it funny how, oh, this guy's waving to me. Hi. This is what they saw across the street, including all the fans that gather around, I guess, to take pictures. But there you go, friends.
Friends it was. All right, going back to live view.
All right.
We're going to the next one.
Yep.
So if you guessed it, Forrest said he never watched the show.
What's that?
Forrest said he never watched the show.
Wow.
And that's pretty incredible because you guessed it. So our clues must be too easy. We'll have to make them even harder next time. All right, ready for the next address, Bob?
All right, go.
It's 251
North Bristol?
North Bristol.
Okay, I got it. And we're headed in. All right, I am here.
Okay, this show lasted for 6 seasons and had 6 to 7 cast members. It's debatable depending on who you consider a cast member. And it was from the 1990 to 1996. All right, clue number 1. The main character only agreed to star on the show because he was in serious debt with the IRS.
Now, I have to tell you, dude, this location here, if people don't get this before I go to Street View, which I'm hoping that they get it before they go to Street View, the clues and the home should be identified.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Just throwing it out there. Just trying to help my peeps.
Clue number 2. The main character was almost a total novice. Almost a total novice.
Total novice.
Okay, next clue. One of the characters' middle and last name was Barbara Butler. Barbara Butler.
I'm going to go back of the house here. I'm going to go back here and look, give you a 360 view of this home.
And while Bob's doing that, I'm going to read the next clue. It has been rumored by many, including IMDb, that Quincy Jones was the driver of the taxi in the opening credits. All right, let me know when you're ready.
Oh, are you done the clues?
That was no. I got more.
Oh, okay.
Let me know when you want the next one.
Hold on here. All right, I'm zooming in a little bit more.
Okay, this show was originally canceled after 4 seasons. Originally canceled after 4 seasons.
All right, let me know how many more clues there are.
There is 2 more clues.
All right, I'll zoom a little bit more. Okay, zooming in. Go ahead.
Hey, Helix, we had done so far
2.
2, King of Queens and Friends. We've got 3 more to go, and we got 2 more clues on this one. This show won 13 awards and received 23 nominations.
That's a pretty nice backyard. All right, I zoomed in a little bit more.
You ready for the last clue?
Yep.
The show inspired a pair of Air Jordan basketball shoes.
All right, so I'm going to go as far as getting this close here, dude.
That should give it away.
Only because when I go down the street view, you will not see the front of this house because of the way they have it blocked. And I don't blame them, to be honest. That's a nice pool back there.
So, Helix, or anybody else who's just joined, the main character was in debt with the IRS. That's why he joined the show. The main character was almost a novice when it comes to television. One of the character's middle names was Barbara and last name Butler. And it was rumored that Quincy Jones was driving a taxi at the beginning of the show on the opening credits. The show was canceled originally after 4 seasons, won 13 awards and 23 Emmys, and inspired a pair of Air Jordan basketball shoes. And Forrest guessed it. He's correct.
Forrest got it? Mm-hmm. Man, he's 3 for 3, isn't he? All right, we're going in.
Let's go for the reveal.
Okay, not much of a reveal, I got to tell you.
And it was...
This is what you see.
The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
This is the house of the Fresh Prince.
So, the reason why Bob was trying to stay above, because they have totally, I mean, the trees are... It's one of the few houses in the neighborhood where trees cover every aspect of this house. So this one was a hard one to get in.
I'm going to go around side.
Yeah, you go around. I'm gonna give a fact or two about the Fresh Prince. So as far as the basketball shoes, they were called Air Jordan 5 Bel-Air. Although perhaps Fresh Prince of Bel-Air Jordan 5s would have been a better name, the shoes currently retail for $600 to $750 online.
Jeez. Okay, that's about as much as I'm going to see with this house.
And another fact was that
here's the story all about how my life got to... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
the popular Carlton dance, which Bob is going to demonstrate...
I will.
Was actually a parody of the dance from Courtney Cox from the music video Dancing in the Dark from Bruce Springsteen. And he also said that he was inspired by Eddie Murphy, the White Man Dance. He combined the two to make it his own.
I think it was either Raw or I forget which Eddie Murphy. But
yeah, Delirious, I think it was.
Yeah,
it might be Delirious or Raw.
Oh look, there's a little girl in the mailbox.
That's pretty cool.
All right, so just for let's see what's across the street. This is the house that's across the street.
Wow, I hope it's fall.
Yeah, I'm going to assume, and then to give a better perspective. You pretty much can see it from here. So, Fresh Prince. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. All right.
We are moving on to the next one.
All right. Tell me when.
We are ready. It is 6-4 East Main Street.
All right. And I'm diving in. Diving in there, sir.
All right. Well, Bob's diving in this location.
I have divin.
This ran for 7 seasons, had 7 cast members from 1996 to 2003. And here's the first clue. Only 2 characters were in every show. It's a lot of shows that only have 2 characters in. Ready for the next clue, Bob?
Yep.
This TV series was originally a comic book character.
Huh.
And there is a Friends connection to this show. So the TV show Friends and this show had something similar in common.
All right, zooming in a little bit more. Starting to see the house, starting to see the exterior.
All right, so if you think about the next clue, you may guess it. The former minister, Pat Robinson, did not like this show.
Hated the show.
Hated it.
All right, zoom in a little bit more.
All right, this one should be getting pretty easy. Ready for the next one, Bob?
Yep.
There was usually around 7 cats on the set. 7 cats on the set.
All right, going in a little bit deeper.
Okay, we got 2 more clues left. You ready, Bob?
Yep.
This was ABC's highest rated TGIF show, but they let the show go after 4 seasons anyway.
Now that was a pretty good clue.
That was a good clue.
All right, I'm going to zoom in way more. Because that's your last clue, right?
Nope, one more.
All right, I'm zoomed in pretty good now. I mean, I
On
can go
April
further,
7th, 1996, nearly 6 months before the TV show premiered, the show unofficial pilot premiered as a TV movie on Showtime. And that was it. You should get it by the house. I would think if you were a big fan, the house should be a giveaway.
All right, are you ready?
Let me go down to the reveal. And this was Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Very popular show. And this is on the construction. Look, the door's open. You want to go in?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead in.
All right.
All right, Sabrina the Teenage Witch actually started out as a character in a comic book in 1962, Archie's Madhouse number 22. And at least 2 of the cats were animatronic, so they were not forced to use real cats to do scenes that may seem inappropriate. So that was Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
All right, let's see what the neighbors look like. Yeah.
What is that? Is that a cemetery?
No, I think they set that up for a parade or something. It must be the 4th or something. Oh,
Yeah.
there's a memorial.
Yeah, Memorial Day or...
Yeah. Very cool. There's a guy here working on here. I wonder if it's the same guy. Hold on. No. So there's 2 guys working on the house.
Okay, so let's go back up.
All right, ready? Is this the last one?
Last and final TV show for this episode.
All right.
It is 1313.
Going in. Going in. We
All
are
right,
there.
so this show lasted 7 seasons, had 4 cast members from 1996 to 2003.
How many cast members?
4 cast members.
Okay.
There would be 4.
That was every show.
One
Almost
more
every
than
show.
3. 1 less than 5.
I can do math, dude.
Okay, the first clue. There is a frequently seen mausoleum with the family name Alpert. Alpert was the last name of one of the show's producers, Mark David Alpert. What could that be? Ready for the next one?
Yup.
Several actors and actresses from this series and Angel from 1999 also appeared in a similarly themed show, Supernatural, from 2005.
Now that for me, being a fan of this show, would have given it away. I'm just saying, that was a good hint.
Okay, you ready for the next clue?
I am.
The high school that was used for the filming of this show was the same high school used in Beverly Hills 90210.
It's a mighty good hint there.
Okay, let me know when you're ready.
I zoomed in. Go ahead, I'm ready.
Although she was not credited by name, one of the executive producers of this show was Dolly Parton. Dolly Parton.
I'm going to zoom in pretty good because I would love to know what's going on back here, but to be honest with you, but I'm zooming in because of the landscaping.
Okay, we got 3 more clues. You ready for the next
Yeah.
one? Ooh, good guess. But incorrect. Okay, the next clue. The main character had a fear of cemeteries, crying hysterically after filming one of the episodes where she was put in a grave. Just shout when you're ready.
One more clue?
2 more clues.
2 more?
Yep.
This is hard to
These are actually extras. These are extra clues.
Oh, okay.
We'll throw them in.
All right, let me get as close as I can because the house is not identifiable from the street. I can tell you that. I mean, from above. That's
Okay.
about as good as we're getting right there, right here.
The next clue. Oh, stumped you, huh? This one will give it away. The library is stocked with all real books. The library is stocked with all real books. Ready for the last one?
Do it.
This one, just throw it out there. You know what it is. It costs $5,000 to dust a vamp using computer graphics.
In the time that the show was being
Yep.
aired, and $5,000 was a lot for a TV show.
So anytime they dust, and I'm using dust in quotes, a vamp, it costs $5,000 when they were making the show. All right, you ready for the reveal?
Yep, I'm going in. All right, I am in.
Is that the house right there?
That is the house.
Okay, so the answer was Buffy the Vampire Slayer. And while Bob's looking around, I'll throw you a couple more facts. This was filmed at Terrence High School, and it was the same school used by Beverly Hills 90210, She's All That, and Cursed. Sarah Michelle Gellar had a fear of cemeteries, crying hysterically after filming one of the episodes of Buffy where she was put in a grave. She said she had an initial fear of cemeteries and being buried alive. She told Rolling Stone that it was really hard to be a vampire slayer if you were scared of cemeteries. A fake cemetery was later built on the set.
All right, you want to see across the street?
Let's look at the neighbors.
All right, let's look at the neighbors. Because I have to tell you, whoever owns this house now really needs to do some pruning, dude. I mean, the landscaping is horrible.
It is. And this is the house. If you go back up, or let's look at the neighbors first.
Yeah, here's the neighbors. Look at how nice these homes are kept.
Now, if you scroll back, if you go back up,
I'm gonna fly back out here.
it's like the only house that has like shrubbery and trees around it.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna try to get a view of the backyard from here. Look, this is the backyard
That's
of that
terrible.
house. That is awful. I mean, that house is just being destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
The trees are all growing all over it. Horrible.
But you know what? Just because they filmed it doesn't mean the person owns it to take care of it.
Yeah, but
It's
you
weird.
would think that people are visiting this house that they would.
Maybe that's why they're doing that, because too many
maybe.
people are coming around.
Maybe. I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
All right, so I'm going to go back to the live view. And then, Bob, if you want to come over, I will mute your headset.
Oh, we should have thrown a bonus one.
What bonus one?
We should have thrown a bonus house and not gave them.
Oh,
Next time we'll do that.
Yeah, next time we have several more of these lined up. So the next one we'll end it with a bonus location.
Yeah.
And
No hints, just the house, and then you guess the house. And then just put it in the comments below because these all get recorded.
Yep. So I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please make sure you subscribe and hit the notification icon so you get notified when we do another live one. We think the next one is going to be recorded, so keep an eye on that. This next one won't be live. And then the following one will hopefully do a live one.
Yeah, the next one will be 2000 sitcoms.
2000 sitcoms.
So put your thinking caps on because it'll be 2000 sitcoms. They're already lined up. We already got them picked out. If you want to see certain homes from certain eras, throw them in the comments because we're putting together movies.
Yeah, we got horror
famous
movies,
locations.
comedy movies.
You're welcome for us. But yeah, to throw them all down in the comments, and then we'll try to find the locations. We have to be honest. It takes a lot of work to put these videos together because you have to make sure that the location is actually visible on Google Earth. You have to actually make sure that they're the right location. And then finding some facts about it and finding a real location takes.
Yeah, and you don't want to make the facts too easy or too hard.
So if you like this content, please add a comment down below that you want to see more. But that is it. I think that'll wrap it up for this one.
If you have a house and a fact that you want to throw in, feel free to. You don't have to leave it out. The email address is in our about section.
Yeah.
Shoot us an email with the location and a simple fact or two that you want, and we'll see if we can throw that in one of our episodes.
We will.
So with that, we're going to thank everybody for joining. If you joined live, thank you for playing along. If you're playing along on the replay, have fun. We'll keep an eye on the chat just to see, or the comments to see how people are doing.
We comment back. Well, we comment back on everybody. So
make sure you join our Discord if you haven't done so, and thank you so much. And thank you all for the last week we had a ton of subscribers. So
it was big boom in subscribers. We're getting our subscriber count is going up pretty quick. All right, see you, Anita. Forrest was thrown off. He thought we were going with the monsters on 1313.
Oh,
which is 1313 Mockingbird Lane,
I
believe is where they said that they lived on the monsters. So yeah, good call, but no. Good cast out.
Yeah, because but 1313 was actually the show's
address, not the actual address. So and that's another thing when you're finding these addresses, you find the show's address. It's getting very confusing. But all right, so until the next time, I'm Bob
and I'm Bill,
and this is Bill, and we will see you on the next video.